Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to talk about. We're going to start off with the leaked Pokemon way back when Legends Arceus was first announced. Most of the Pokemon in those pictures have been revealed, but there is still one that has not been shown to us in any recent Pokemon Legends Arceus trailers. We also have some new forms to talk about, why Galar Pokemon are in Sinnoh way back when. We don't know why, and as well as that, we have a little bit more information about some of the forms we do know about, such as the Growlithe and the Braviary. So quite a lot to cover today. If you are excited for the video though, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really does help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at the leaks for Pokemon Legends Arceus way back in February. Now, this isn't any like alleged leaks or anything like that. This is 1000% confirmed leaks, especially with the trailer that we just got as well. So this was the original leak. As you can see, we have like the rolling, the crouching in the grass, the catching the Pokemon. We knew about all of that anyway from the last trailer. But here on the bottom row is the interesting thing. So in the bottom left, we have Weirdeer, which is obviously the evolution of Stantler, which was revealed to us in the last Pokemon Legends Arceus trailer. We also have Hisuian, I'm gonna get that word right eventually, the new Braviary form over there in the bottom right. We even have the kind of thing that he's holding up with his feet or his talons, which obviously you kind of grab hold of, which allows you to fly over into all the different places. And then as well as that, in the middle, there is another rideable Pokemon. Basculegion isn't on this leak for whatever reason, but there is a sort of climbing Pokemon, and this still has not been revealed to us. So the two others have been, but the one in the middle, we still don't know about it. And as well as that, in this leak, we also see the Distortion World as well on top of Mount Coronet. So again, that wasn't really shown to us on like the map or anything like that for the Hisuian region, or however you say it. I'm just gonna hopefully get that right. But in the leaks, we can clearly see that that is the portal to the Distortion World. So hopefully we do get some sort of Giratina arc, or maybe Giratina's the one that's making all of the boss Pokemon pissed off and stuff, and that's why they're trying to kill us or whatever. But you can clearly see on the leaks that Distortion World is present, as well as another brand new form, which of course we hopefully will find out about soon. Now on the website, they've even said like there's still more Pokemon to be discovered and stuff like that. So we know that this is going to be a Pokemon shown to us, hopefully in the near future. But a few people have already kind of guessed what it could be. This person obviously reposted the leaks. This Nido, well, King Nido person saying, suddenly these images make a lot more sense. Stantler and Braviary seen below, assuming the other would be a regional Nuzleaf. Which again could be. I mean, it does have the leaf there at the top of its head. It could be a regional Nuzleaf. And then we have Eclipse kind of retweeting this, saying it would be cool if that's a Hisuian Nuzleaf, but we should consider the fact that usually riding Pokemon are the last form of their line. So take as an example the other two, so Braviary and Weirdeer. Based on this, there's a possibility that the climbing Pokemon is a new Nuzleaf evolution instead. I mean, he's got a point. They are the final evolutions of kind of their line. Obviously, Weirdeer, the final evolution of Stantler. Braviary is the final evolution of Rufflet. So, yeah, it could be another regional kind of evolution for Nuzleaf. But it does seem to be that the rideable Pokemon are either new forms or new evolutions of previous Pokemon. So it very well could be a Nuzleaf evolution or form or something like that. But yes, that is another leaked Pokemon that hopefully we will get to see soon. But it is 100% definitely something to take a look at. He also replies here saying, yes, or just a regional evolution that differs from Shiftry. Who knows, but it really seems Nuzleaf, so I'm going to go with Hisuian Nuzleaf. We should also consider that these riding Pokemon are usually the last form of their line, so in theory it makes sense it's a new Nuzleaf evolution. So what do you guys think about this leak? Again, like I said, this is 1000% a leaked image. This came out all the way back in February. So yeah, what do you think this potential Pokemon could be? Very, very sure that it is going to be a new form or a new evolution. But yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that it is going to be some sort of Nuzleaf evolution, just because of the leaf. It's kind of the only thing that we're kind of getting. It also looks like it's wearing a bag or something as well, though. So I really, really don't know. But it clearly is a rideable Pokemon, or something, because it is silhouetted just like the Weird Deer and the Hisuian Braviary. So yeah, very interesting about that. Next up, we're going to be talking about the new forms, or the alleged new forms that we could be seeing in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So this was a tweet from Pokemon Center saying, a returning feature from Pokemon Let's Go, Pokemon will have variable weights and heights. So obviously that's pretty cool. As you can see, they do have their the heights and the weights and stuff. It can be like either between 21 pounds and 24 pounds, or like 1'7" or 1'10" or whatever. So yeah, they can have varying heights and weights, which is cool. It should be like that, you know. It's more realistic. You don't want every single Pokemon to be the exact same size and weight. You want them to be different, just like animals are different in our world. But obviously this is the interesting bit, and it says form 1 out of 2, and there's also another image here that says the exact same thing. It says number of its forms you've registered, 1, and then we have 2 over here. Now yesterday when I made the breakdown video going over the whole Pokemon Presents, I was very sure that it was going to be some sort of new Shinx form, but I got a lot of comments saying that that is most likely going to be a gender form of Shinx, which makes a lot more sense because obviously gender differences are quite the norm in a lot of Pokemon now, and Shinx of course has quite a big one, and it even has like the male symbol up here on the Shinx. So again, I'm guessing that will obviously just be the female form, which is the other one, because you have to catch Pokemon like 10 times or something, or whatever, or beat them 10 times, like just to create like the research on them. Like number caught here, there's like 15, number defeated 15, number you've defeated with ground type moves 15, times you've seen it use quick attack 25. Like there's so much research that goes into each of these. Now also, being a shiny hunter, I feel like this has to be some sort of shiny mechanic as well. I'm going to be going over that later on in another video, but this kind of has to be some sort of shiny hunting catching mechanic. Like maybe the more research that you've done on a Pokemon, the higher the chances of it being a shiny is. Yeah, it very much is probably the female-like form of Shinx. Now again, it could be another form of Shinx, don't get me wrong, I'm not completely ruling that out, but yeah, it does look like that. It also has your preferred foods here as well, and the items that it carries. So maybe when you catch a Pokemon, you can obviously get these sort of craftable items, and then maybe this is like the food to like lure it with or something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that in today's video because, like I say, in yesterday's video I was very sure that it could have been another form of Shinx, but it's more likely going to be the female variant. Some people are saying it could be the shiny form as well, but then at the same time I think it'd be 1 out of 4 because you'd have the shiny form for the male and the female Shinx. So I don't think it's to do with the shiny form, I think it's just to do with the female version of Shinx. Next up, obviously, we have this Galarian forms being potentially in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Another thing that I touched on yesterday. Here is the big kind of galactic building or galaxy building in Jubilife Village, and as you can see over here, there is a Galarian Weezing right next to the Magikarp. So that obviously raises a few questions. Will there be links between the old Sinnoh region and Galar, or is it just there just as a reference to like the previous games of Pokemon Sword and Shield? It's quite a big prominent thing next to one of the probably the biggest building in the game, the most notable building. So I feel like maybe there's more to it, but again, it could just be a shout out to the previous games. But maybe there will be Galarian forms in this game. Again, the Professor, he did bring the starter Pokemon with him from other regions, Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott. Maybe other characters come to the Hisuian region, or whatever it's called, and bring other characters or other Pokemon and their forms. So maybe Weezing will be in this game, but then there's a Pokemon trainer that also brings a Galarian Weezing or something like that, and maybe you can register like new forms as like a side quest. But I think that there's a reason that they put because it's such a random Pokemon just to put there as well. Like, we obviously already have kind of like the chimney things here, so why did they just do a massive like Galarian Weezing chimney there as well? I feel like they definitely did that for a reason. So yeah, whether Galarian forms are going to be in Pokemon Legends Arceus or not, I think that is quite a good chance. Anyway, next up we have this that Joe Merrick spotted, who obviously is the owner of Cerebi. All this will be linked in the description down below, by the way. And he goes on to say, just had this pointed out to me. I hadn't even noticed. Well, he didn't find out, but someone told him about it. But Wurmple has a yellow horn on the back of its head in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It doesn't have this in any other game. So this kind of it makes me think back to the whole Shinx situation. So as you can clearly see here, we have the Pokemon Legends Arceus Shinx, well not Pokemon Shinx, we have Pokemon Legends Arceus Wurmple. As you can see, it does have a yellow horn in the back of its head. And then in the actual Wurmple that we know in today's Pokemon games, it doesn't have a yellow horn. So maybe the other form situation here is kind of like a small adaptation to the Pokemon. Maybe there's like a couple of different forms. Maybe like it's during the whole evolution kind of thing. Because clearly this I keep saying Shinx. This Wurmple is completely different. Well, not completely different, but there is quite a noticeable difference for this Pokemon. So maybe there are different kind of small changes and stuff, or maybe it's just a gender difference. Who knows? Maybe it's a new gender difference for Wurmple. But yeah, it's good that they're kind of introducing more different kind of characteristics and forms to these Pokemon. But that's something that I thought was quite interesting that I did also want to include in today's video. So that's all the stuff about like the leaks and the potential new forms and stuff like that. Now we have some information about the Pokemon that we already know about. Now this was from PokeStarMe. She did some really cool research about HDvee and Growlithe, or whatever you call it, and she tweets out saying there seems to be a tad bit of confusion about these two wonderful stone creatures when talking about our new lovely Pokemon doggo. So left is the Shisha, right is the I don't want to butcher it. I feel like it's a bit disrespectful if I butcher it, so I'm just gonna let you guys read it. But it says, so both obviously have similar builds and shapes and purposes, both typically serve as protectors. Now we know that Growlithe is a protector, it says on the Pokemon website. So here it says of shrines and temples, etc. However, the main visible difference is that one has an open mouth and the other has a closed mouth. Shisa have closed mouths and the other ones are open mouthed. The other main difference is geography. Shisa are located in Okinawa, whereas the Koma Inu have a larger spread across Japan. And then the Hisuian and Growlithe is 100% based on the Koma Inu. I can dive more in depth if people are interested. Also, Growlithe's Japanese name is that, which is a guard dog, which is also perfect for Koma Inu, which would obviously work with either, to be fair. And then we also have some more information here saying Koma Inu more so tend to guard temples / shrines, whereas Shisa are used to guard people's homes and families. So considering the fact that the official site says that they are not used to people yet also points towards Koma Inu, but it would be cool if after growing to trust, the trainer evolves into a Shisa. So this could be like a small, the reason I'm including this in the video is because this could be a small kind of hint towards what Arcanine might look like, because we're pretty much guaranteed to get a new Arcanine form here, just like the Ponyta line did and the Vulpix line did with Alola Ninetales, Galarian Rapidash. So yeah, this could be what Arcanine may look like. So this is kind of like the Growlithe down here, and then we have like I say, the big Arcanine. So again, they might just use inspiration for the Hisuian Arcanine from these Japanese statues and stuff. So that's really interesting. As well as that, we have a little bit of information about Hisuian Braviary, and this is from Bulba Garden, and they say when Rufflet in the Hisui region evolve, they become Hisuian Braviary. In the winter, this Pokemon flies in from somewhere farther north. It's larger than the previously discovered form of Braviary and tends to live alone rather than in flocks. And then this is most likely what it's based off, which the Stella's sea eagle is believed to breed only in far eastern Russia. Each winter, many Stella's sea eagles migrate from their breeding grounds to Japan, where they are especially revered and known as the Owashi. So that's most likely what the Braviary is based on as well. But yeah, quite a bit of information to kind of digest today. I'm going to be doing a lot of these kind of videos in the near future. There's so much information to go over. Like I said, I kind of want to go and talk about the whole shiny kind of mechanic that this could be. There's also the potential shiny mechanic in the hideaways and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So yeah, I'll be talking about all that in a separate video. But yeah, there's so much to kind of digest and just break down and stuff. So expect a lot of these kind of big videos in the next few days. For sure. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does help out. Leave a comment about anything we covered in today's video. What do you think the reason behind this Wurmple difference is? Do you think it is a gender difference? What do you think? What do you think about the new form? Do you think it is just a gender difference? Do you think it could be like a new little form of Shinx or whatever? And as well as that, what do you think this leaked Pokemon could be? I'm very much behind the whole Nuzleaf idea, but we'll have to wait and see for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and until next time, peace.